friends, welcome to my channel Nidhi Basin Mathematics Classes. When we go to the market to purchase goods, what we have to do? We have to give money to them in exchange of goods. So in this video, I am going to take money in type of notes, type of coins, their symbol. So let's get started. In our country, the type of money used is in particular country is called its currency. In our country, we are using the currency in rupees or paisa, and paisa is in the form of metal coins. Which type of coins we have? 5 paisa, 10 paisa, 20 paisa, 25 paisa, 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee, 10 rupee. Can you see that the number is there in between the coin? It is 5, it is 10, it is 20, 25, 1, 2, 5 and 10 rupee. Now I am taking notes. For that we have 1 rupee note, 2 rupee note. Can you see the number here written? 5, 10, 20, then we have 50, then we have 200, here we have 100, this is 500, this is 2000. So these are the type of notes and coins we have in our India. But 5, 10, 20, 25 paisa coins, these have been discontinued in our currency. Similar way, 1 rupee, 2 rupee notes have been discontinued in our currency, but they had been existing in our past. Now I am taking how to write rupees and paise in their symbolic form or in words. For rupees, we take rupees can be represented as RS, and this is the symbol to represent rupees in mathematics. For paise, we write P. Like I have to write 20 rupees. How I will be writing? I will be writing them separating by one dot. For rupees, I will be using 2 digits, and for paise, this is for the rupees, and these two I will be using for writing the paise. So this is the left side of the dot and this is the right side of the dot. For left, I am going to write rupees. For right, we are going to write paise. And whenever we are writing rupees, we will be using 2 digits. When we will be writing paise, we will be using 2 digits. Now in case of rupees 20, how I will be writing? This is the symbol of rupees. This is the left side for the writing the rupees. So I am writing 20.00 because I am not taking paise into my account right now. I am just taking rupees, 20 rupees. So that means 00 paise. If I want to write 5 paise, how I will be writing 5 paise? Again, for in this I am not mentioning any rupees. So for rupees I will be writing 0, since 5 paise is a 1 digit number. 5 is a 1 digit number. So when we will be writing in a 2 digits, I will be writing this 5 at this place, and before that I will be writing 0. If I am writing 10 paise, then I will be writing 0.10 because now paise is in 2 digits. So we will be taking into account both the digits, and both the digits will be on the right side of the dot. If I have to write 1 rupee, then what I will be writing? Rupee 1.00, because I am not talking about paise here, I am talking about 1 rupee. So on the left side I will be writing 1, and on the right side I will be writing 00. For 10 rupees, again this is the symbol for rupees. Again I will be writing 10.00. That means paisa is 0 here and rupees is 10 here. If I have to write this paisa and rupees in words, like I have been told to write 10 rupees 85 paisa in words, how I will be writing? I will be writing in words like this: 10 rupees 85 paise. Now I am going to tell you how to convert rupees into paise or paise into rupees. 100 paisa is there. That means when we have 100 paisa, it will be equal to 1 rupee. And if I am taking 25 paisa, I have introduced you 25 paisa, 20 paisa, 5 paisa coins. Now I am taking here how many 25 paisa coins I should take to make 1 rupee or 100 paisa. To make 1 rupee, which is equal to 100 paisa. Now 25, I have told you in fractions, that in fractions we divide a complete thing into equal parts. So now I have divided this 100 paisa into 4 equal parts of value 25 each. Now since there are 425 which are making 100 and they are equal, so that means there are 4 equal parts of 25 in 100 paisa. So that's why to make 100 paisa there are 425 rupees coins we will be taking. Next I am taking 50 paisa. Now I am asking you a question, how many 50 paisas will make 100 paisa? Now this 100 paisa has to be divided into 2 equal parts of 50 paisa. That means 2 50 paisa coins will make 100 paise. The same way, if I am taking 20 paise, there will be 5 equal parts of 100 paise. Then we will have 20 paisa. That means 20 paisa multiplied by 5 is equal to 100. That means we have divided 100 into 5 equal parts of 20 each. So that means 20 paisa coins, if I will take in number of 5, that will make equal to 100 paise. Same way, if I am taking 10 paisa coins, how many 10 paisa coins I have to take to make 100 paise? 10 equal parts if I am taking of value 10, then I am getting 100 paise. So that means 10 parts of 10 paisa coins will give me 100. So that means if I am taking 10 paisa coins, I need 10 paisa coins in number to get 100 paise. Up to here what we have started, I am repeating once again. For rupees we are using the symbol either rupees RS or this symbol. For paise we will be using symbol P. Rupees will be written on the left side of the dot and paise will be written on the right side of the dot. For paise again we have 2-digit number. For rupees again we have 2-digit number. If I have to write only rupees, then paisas will remain zeros. There will be no digit coming to fill this place. But if I have only 5 paisa, then I will be writing 0 first in place of first number. For the second, I will be writing 5. But if I have 10 paisa, then I will be writing 10. It is a 2-digit number, so it will be written as it is. If it is 2 paisa, then how I will write? 0.02. If it is 5 paisa, the same way I will write 0.05. For 1 rupee, paisas will be written 0. Only we will fill the place of rupees. For 10 rupees, again we are filling the place of rupees only. Paisas will remain 0. Now how to express this I have explained to you in words. If I have to write this in words, I will be writing their spellings 10 rupees 85 paise. Next I have taken how to convert rupees into 100 paise. 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. And if I have to take 25 25 paisas. How many 25 paisas I should take to get 100 paisas? That means 100 paisas has to be divided into 4 equal parts of value 25 each. So that means 4 25 paisa coins will make 100 paisas, 2 50 paisa coins will make 100 paisa, 5 20 paisa coins will make 100 paisa, and 10 paisa coins will make 100 paisa. Now I am taking how many 1 rupee coin will make 2 rupee coin. How many 1 rupee coin I should take to make a rupee 2. What I should do? How many parts of 2 I should make carrying value 1 each. That means I should make only 2 parts. So I will be writing 2 coins of rupees 1 each will make rupees 2. Will make rupees 2. Same way, how many 10 paisa coins I should take to make 50 paisa? That means in how many parts I should divide this 50 carrying value 10 each. Same way, this 10 is here. How I can go from 10 to 5? By making 5 parts. This is very easy. We know 10 5s are 50. So if each part is carrying value 10, that means I have 5 in number 10 paisa coins to make 50 paisa in total. That means I am exchanging. If I am exchanging, I am going, you people go to get change from the market. So when you are giving 50 paisa and you want denomination in 10 paisa, so how many paisas you will get? You have to divide it into number of parts, and you have to check how many parts you will get. That means how many coins you will get, because each coin is having value of 10. So if we are taking 5 in number, then we are getting 50 paisa. Now I want exchange of 20 rupees in terms of rupees 2. How many rupees 2? How many notes of rupees 2 will make 20 rupee note? That means each note is carrying a value of 2. So how many notes I should have of 10 of 2? We have to see how many parts, and how we can see 2 into 10 is 20. That means 10 notes of value 2 will make 20 rupee note. Same way, if I want to change 20 rupee note in terms of 10 rupee note. How many notes of 10 rupees I should have? From 10, if I have to reach to 20, you know, my starting point is 10, I have to reach to 20. How I can reach? By making equal parts. We can make equal parts by multiplying it into 2. We can't take it as 1, 2, because we need to make rupees 10 is one value. Okay, and we have to reach to 20. That means one value is given to us, and how many more such values we should take to reach to 20. We need to find this out. So you need to find out from 10 to 25 to go by making equal parts. That means the only 2, if I multiply this with 2, then I am getting, you can see, 2 equal parts of 10 will make 20. This value should remain same for all the notes. Now if I have to take 5 rupee note and we want exchange of 20 rupee note in terms of 5 rupee note. Now again, each note will have a value of 5. From 5 I have to go to 20, and we have to check how many parts of 20 will be there to get 5 rupee note of each part. So how many we will be taking? 4 into 5. We know the table of 5. 4 5s are 20. That means we need to have 4 notes of 5 rupees so that we can get 20 rupee note. Now if I am saying how many 1 rupee note will make rupee 5. So that will be 5 into 1. That means 5 rupee note will, if I am taking 5 times 1 rupee note, I will be getting rupee 5. So this is the way to get the exchange. If we are giving some bigger denomination and we want an exchange in lesser denomination, we need to see how many parts of that denomination will make the bigger denomination and how many parts will be there. If I am getting only rupees, this 1 rupee, 10 paisa coin, that means only one denomination we are getting in exchange. So how many parts of it should be there so that I can get my bigger denomination. So I hope I was able to clear this up to here. Next I will be taking in my coming classes. Thank you for your support. Please like, share and subscribe my channel Nidhi Bhasin Mathematics Classes. Keep sharing, keep learning. Thank you.